Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's been a hot minute since I last uploaded a video, and I know most of you are barely hanging on without your weekly dose of Rocket League mediocrity. But don't you worry, things are going back to normal. Okay, maybe slightly better than back to normal, but anyway, in today's video, we'll be looking at the 5 things that need to be added in Rocket League this season. So if the video goes on to give you even the slightest direction, then why not like and subscribe to the channel, because I heard that helps with that somehow. But anyway, with that said, let's dive right into the video. The average child starts talking when they're about a year old. Rocket League is turning 6. How the hell is voice chat still broken? There are games out there made by companies with a total budget of $2.50 and a Starbucks gift card with better voice chat than Rocket League. This just shows how little fucks the devs gives about the game. In those 6 years, they've released countless items that offer no added benefit to the game whatsoever. Because I'm sure most of us don't give a flying fuck that there's some burnt Sienna string theory wheels in the store for like 1,000 credits or something. Similarly, I don't think it's because of money either. For a game that can land deals with Lamborghini, Ford, Batman, Jurassic Park, Formula 1, NASCAR and the NFL, I doubt money is an issue. So the only reason why they haven't fixed voice chat yet is simply because they don't want to. The main reason that keeps popping up as to why they don't fix voice chat is because Rocket League players are toxic as hell and Rocket League is an E-rated game. On one hand, I kind of understand why they would do this, because if you wrote down the things I say about my random teammates, I'd probably be on death row right now. On the other hand, however, literally every online game from Fortnite to Femdom Waifu Food Fetish Pack have some sort of voice chat in them. And the fact that they included voice chat from launch means that they wanted it to be a feature of the game. And besides, literally every game has some sort of mute or report feature. But if you've watched one of my previous videos, you'll know that the report system in Rocket League is complete ass. On the plus side, however, Psyonix has hinted at fixing voice chat soon. However, knowing them, this could be in a year or two. By that time, I may have abandoned Rocket League completely and become a full-time waifu food fetish content creator. Only time will tell. Up next, we have clubs. Clubs in Rocket League are completely useless right now. Other than changing your team name in-game, there's no other real benefit to being in a club. First of all, the club menu is bland as hell. I'm pretty sure that a blind Lethomir could do a better job at designing it. On top of that, the menu doesn't give you any information whatsoever about your team, whether it's ranks, team stats, records, tournament wins, nothing. Hell, the clubs don't even have badges. I've seen preschool chess clubs with cool logos and badges before. Honestly, clubs in Rocket League could be so much more, whether it's a clubs only game mode, or custom club decals, or even a worldwide club leaderboard. Because frankly, I don't understand how one person can be called the best 3v3 player in the world. I mean, he wasn't playing alone, right? Because look at this is the current 3v3 ranking. However, none of these guys won RLCS. In fact, the teams that did go far in RLCS barely have anyone on this list. So the fact that the top ranked 3v3 players kept getting their asses handed to them on a weekly basis just shows how broken the leaderboards are. Personally, I think they should convert the 3v3 leaderboards into a teams only leaderboard. That way, teams have something to fight for and possibly get some recognition by an esports org or something. And by the way, if there are any esports orgs watching, I think the Stepsisters are ready for the pro scene. Sure, we only have one player who's a hard-stuck diamond with anger issues, but he has one thing that no other pro player has. That's right, an alcohol addiction. So if you're interested in picking us up, then feel free to contact us via the email in the description down below. Anyway, like I was saying, clubs need a complete makeover, otherwise they're just gonna be another pointless gimmick, like the share button on porn videos. Okay, so for those of us who have played Rocket League for a while, it's pretty obvious that we should have fairly large inventories by now, 85% of which we'll probably never use. Yet somehow, Psyonix decided to use an almost primitive way of sorting things. Personally, I've bought the last 4 rocket passes, so you can imagine my inventory is quite big. This isn't all good though, as finding specific items becomes such a pain. On top of this, I literally have to watch my PC have an aneurysm every time I scroll through my inventory. The easiest way to fix this is to incorporate some sort of grouping system where similar items are grouped into a folder, where the user can then pick their desired item from said folder. This alone will make navigating through your inventory 10 times easier, as well as reducing the strain on your PC, as it won't have to render some brown string theory wheels every time you scroll past them. And in case you hadn't noticed, I have a sort of hatred towards the string theory wheels. I'm convinced they may just be the worst item in the game, right after this abomination. Anyway, the bottom line is, let people have the ability to arrange their inventories as they see fit, because no one enjoys scrolling for 3 calendar years just to find some matching wheels. At the beginning of Season 2, Rocket League introduced in-game music. These were basically tracks that would play anytime you scored or made a save. On paper, they seemed like a great idea, but after hearing the same jingle for the 200th time, everyone got sick of them and promptly disabled them. Personally, I still think this is a great concept, however it does need some work. The one improvement that would really make a difference would be the ability to add your own custom tracks. This would make the game so much more fun and interesting, as it would give you a brief insight on your teammate or opponent's character.
Brother, I want you to give me your big juicy thick and drench me with your hot sticky until I'm gasping for air.
This will definitely be a game changer, and I'm pretty sure it's something that the devs are working on right now. If you haven't watched any of my other videos, let me break it down for you. Around 50% of them involve me bitch moaning and complaining about the servers, and the rest just basically penis references. However, the servers are so outrageously bad that it's actually concerning. Like, I'm pretty sure they just use a random number generator to determine your ping. From lagging out specific teams to lagging out the entire lobby, these servers can do all the wrong things perfectly. And I know that some of you may be thinking, well, it can't be that bad. Well, it's actually worse. These screenshots were taken in the same game. How the hell does my ping go from this to this in like 5 seconds? And it's not just that, there are hundreds upon hundreds of instances of the Rocket League servers just brutally gangbanging my MMR. Honestly, I've seen calculators that could do a better job than the Rocket League servers. And not those expensive ones either, I'm talking about those really cheap ones you get at your local dollar store or something. I mean, for a company as big as Epic, this is actually unacceptable. And I'm sure that a lot of people who started Rocket League after free-to-play left the game mostly due to the fact that the entire Rocket League player base is a bunch of toxic sweats and also bad servers, obviously. And as if things weren't terrible as is, if you choose recommended and let Rocket League choose what servers to put you on, they'll just put you on some random server, because I'm physically closer to Jupiter than I am to Asia mainland. But Rocket League is just like, well, 250 ping in a 1v1 match isn't that bad. Now let's just focus on making another $15 boost that looks exactly the same as 10 other boosts I've already made. Rocket League is a great game, but all these issues as well as the abundance of sweat lords and smurfs are making the game less and less fun to play. And eventually people are gonna get fed up and move on to the far superior game. Anyway guys, that's gonna wrap up today's video. If you enjoyed it, then feel free to obliterate those like and subscribe buttons. And don't forget to tune in next week when I scientifically and totally unbiasedly prove which the best cow in Rocket League is. So until then, stay safe and forfeit anytime you're more than 2 goals down. Peace.